Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's virtual Job Readiness Workshop. My name is Corey, and I work with NextPath Career Partners. We're a partner with Think Big for Kids. This week we have a great topic, which is cover letters, resumes, and references. We have James and Ursula here to explain more. Stay tuned.
Hi there, this is Ursula from NextPath, and I'm here to give you some tips on cover letters and references. For cover letters, this is something that you really want to customize for every job that you're applying to. However, don't get discouraged because oftentimes they will skip over this and go straight to your resume. But for those who do take the time to read it, it's a great way to set yourself apart from your competition. So when writing these, you want to tailor them specifically to that job, explaining why you'd be a great hire, why you want that job specifically, and don't just display a generic message showing that you're applying to 100 other jobs. As far as references go, this is something that I highly recommend. It will really help to beef up your resume, and even if you don't have professional working experience yet, leverage someone like a coach, a professor, someone you volunteered for, but always keep it on that professional level. Don't use somebody like your mom, your dad, or a sibling. Sometimes they won't call your references, but something I'd recommend is to ask your references for a quote about you, why you'd be a great hire, some great attributes that you have, because I think that's something that a hiring manager would really appreciate, and I think it would let you stand out from your competition.
James Hawley here with NextPath. So if you are putting together a resume for the very first time, it can be very overwhelming, but I have 5 tips for you that I think will help get you started. First tip, don't recreate the wheel, start with an example resume. So if you go into Google, run a quick search, you easily can find within the job that you want a resume that's a really good template, and just put your content in there and fill in all the information. That creates a starting spot for you. Number 2, include all your past jobs, even if they weren't professionally lined up with what you're looking to do. So if over the summer, through college, you always ended up having a lawn care service, maybe you did dog walking, maybe you were bagging groceries at Publix, whatever it is, maybe camp counselor at your local church. All those things are relevant. Showed you had a boss, had responsibility, showed up to work on time. That's going to be relevant. Third is accomplishments. Everything you're proud of, throw it on there, right? So if you got elected to student body council, or maybe you were captain of the basketball team, whatever you're most proud of, make sure that you include it on there. Shows that you're driven, shows that you like to accomplish goals. The fourth thing is keywords. No HR recruiter, no company is actually looking resume by resume based on applications. They're all using search technology, so keywords. So you have to make sure your resume is keyword friendly. Easiest way to do that is to run a search for jobs that you want. Look at all the keywords that they've got in the required skills and desired, and then map that back to maybe projects you've worked, or even just including it in your objective, that's what you want to do, and you will pop up and you'll actually be in their search results and you'll get looked at. The last thing is LinkedIn. We could talk for an entire session just on LinkedIn. It's huge, but LinkedIn is the new resume. So I want to make sure I point that out. You want to go into LinkedIn and fill it out just as detailed as your resume. 90% of HR recruiters, that's actually what they look at. That's where they're running searches, and that's where they're hiring people. So fill it all out and make sure that everything is in there that you have in your resume.
Thank you again, James and Ursula, for those great tips. Now for the viewers. Your task this week is to go ahead and update or create a cover letter and resume. Also, look at your references to make sure they're appropriate. Don't forget to go to our website at nextpathcp.com for more free resources. Stay tuned for next week where we go over the do's and don'ts of interviewing. Thank you so much again for watching, and have a great week. For free templates and tips, visit the website below, nextpathcp.com/category/candidate.